Good morning. It is Thursday, June 18th, 2020. It's 2:59 a.m. I'm on my way to our weekly bike ride, or our training for our half Ironman. I was sitting here, and as I was thinking about how I wake up every day, how I go at it, and the consistency, but the monotony of the routine it brings to mind sometimes to me, how long will I have to do this? When will there be a change? Will I ever become civilized in my thinking? And as I'm thinking that, I go to an extreme place where people who may not like their life and maybe just kind of live it by default. What I mean by live it by default, meaning they're not where they want to be, but they're not where they don't want to be, but they're just kind of in that middle place, and it's working for them. They're not making no real decisions on a day-by-day basis. The boss tells them where to go, when to go, and when to leave. Life dictates what they do. Life dictates who they are. There's no scheduling or planning for what they want. And under those circumstances, I would say that the severity of the thinking about how long they would have to keep going at it every single day would be even worse. I remember I looked at my mom one day. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking like Martin Luther King. And I remember. So check this. I told my mom one day, I was just standing in the kitchen. She was sitting there, and I said, it's not going to be like you have to grind every day. It really isn't. I said, in aspects and areas of life where you want things to be better, you have to become better. In areas and aspects of your life where you want more, you have to learn how to handle more. For me, the perfect life would be to work 6 months on, 6 months off. To know that I have it covered. To give my undivided attention to my faith, to my body, to my family, to my kids for 6 months? Or what about working 1 week on, 1 week off? To be able to schedule and devote myself to the things that matter the most to me, uninterrupted. Well, you always need money. No, you need to learn how to manage your money. See, I've asked myself a million times and went over a million different scenarios and situations that could come about that would stop an individual from living the type of life that they wanted to live. And I would say that there's absolutely nothing standing in your way but you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing that is impeding on your progress but you. Nothing. I've been working on I forgot who the author is. But I've been working on a 20-hour work week. So mine's at 15. It's 3 hours a day. That's 3 hours a day. From 7:30 to 10:30. To get what I need done. Why? Because it doesn't work for me to do 10 hours a day and then deprive myself or deprive my kids of my attention. It doesn't work for me. The way the way you design the perfect life is you can't do things by default. You can't just wait for something to happen. You have to go make things happen. That's one. But two is, in areas of your life where you're praying that things will get better, you have to become better. For most people, it's finances. I'll never catch up. Well, hell, just look at your budget and then figure out where you can trim down and then catch up on things that are priorities. Let go of things that are, your wants. Catch up, and then don't make the mistakes again. That's how you get ahead in life, is you minimize your mistakes by learning from them. And then you can stop the thought process of, I'm going to have to do this forever. There's probably some people out there saying, I'm going to probably have to work until I die. And when you have that kind of thinking, you will. When you feel like there's always going to be a problem, there will. Whatever you think, that's what it will be. You will manifest that. You will develop that. You will create that atmosphere. That will be what you live. But when you say, no, this won't always be forever, that I will learn from my mistakes, that I don't like things in this area of my life, so therefore I need to change or correct or become better at who I am if I want those things to become better for me. Period.